Welcome. This is the review of Spider-Man Noir, 2026 Amazon exclusive here in America. So let's take a look at this great new figure. Now, obviously, Hasbro has done a Spider-Man Noir figure before, and just so that there's no confusion, it is an Amazon exclusive, and there is the show Spider-Man Noir on Amazon, but this is not the figure for the show. It clearly says on the back of the box, Peter Parker. So, this is just a Spider-Man Noir figure because on the Amazon show, he calls himself Ben Reilly. And it's stated many, many times, Riley, investigations, everything else, on the show. So this is another version of the comic figure, and it would make sense that you would have slight variations, even with Spider-Man Noir. You know, him having variations of his own suit, kind of like how Spider-Man has variations of his own suit. So I don't treat this any differently. So I think it's neat, and it is very different from the last release because I have that one too. This one is very different, and I will say, for an exclusive figure, this is how you do it. You include lots of accessories. You include alternate heads, alternate hands. Just a well-made figure, and this one is it. So if you didn't get the other one, this one looks really cool. This one reminds me more of what I would see in the comics of him, what I saw on Into the Spider-Verse, if you're a fan of that. This one looks more like that. And it does resemble more the one from the Nicolas Cage show. So it's like they did it without doing it, basically. He doesn't include, like, an unmasked head, but he does actually come with another head. So he has one with or without the hat on. So you can have him with or without the hat. Because, his hat does fall off, when he fights and stuff, because it's not quite glued to the head or anything. He includes this cool, gun to hang on to things with and stuff, which I thought was neat. And they actually do have a grappling hook gun, excuse me. I don't know why the word escaped me. But you can see he actually has a holster for it on his belt. And you're thinking, well, with that grappling hook on there, you can't put it in there. But you just can take the grappling hook off, and then you can put it on the holster. He comes automatically with these holding hands for guns for both. So you can easily switch them out for some of the other hands. They're off to the side here. You have the two fist hands that they included, and the two, open hands. So those are the two. He doesn't include the web-slinging hands, though, so those are not included. So this version is the one that uses a grappling hook instead of the webs. So no webs there. Unfortunately, I guess one of the other negative things is he does have this awful ab crunch thing. I hate this version. I like the smaller one that goes towards the bottom. So his ab crunch is there, and it's very noticeable. I like on other figures, if they're going to use it, you find a clever way of hiding it so you can't see those lines as bad, but I don't care for that. At least with the jacket closed, you can't see it as bad. You can only see it there, and you would just think that was part of his chest. But the problem is, you turn him even a little bit at an angle, you can see those lines in there. So I'm not really much of a fan of that in particular. If you want a pinless figure, he is pinless. And he swivels at the waist really, really well. This belt is a little bit movable. You can kind of move it up or down on his waist. So he swivels there. So he gives you the ability to move him in multiple different positions and stuff. I'm going to have fun posing this one because he can do a lot. So really, and also this, you would think that the collar of the coat would prevent the articulation, but no, you can do that. He can look up, he can look side to side. With the alternate head, you wouldn't have to do so much manipulation of the coat to get the head to move, but no, very well done. I think this is an awesome one. It is unfortunate that it is an Amazon exclusive and has better availability, but at least Amazon is better than Target. Target is by far the worst. Here's the back of the figure. Just look at all that nice wrinkling detail, and it's not soft goods, so it is hard goods. So I know the rage online is some people like soft, some people like the hard goods. I'm kind of in between. I like it better at least like this because I can just kind of dust it off. If it gets dust on it, with soft goods, it would get dirty. So, that there is that. So, the argument with that will continue on. All in all, pretty cool figure though. Lots of accessories. Like I said, if you're going to pay for an exclusive, I think this is the way to do it. Better than Target with that current Onslaught shameless plug. I did that video before this one, so check that one out if you haven't seen it. All in all, cool figure. If you like Spider-Man Noir, if you're a Spider-Man completionist, you're probably going to want this one because it is a different variation of his costume. But just let me know in the comments. Do you like it? Do you not? Is this a pass? You're just going to skip this figure entirely? Let me know. Remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you to all my current subscribers. We want to keep the channel growing and everything else and continuing, so I can continue to make great content here on YouTube. Remember to hit that bell notification for when the next video drops. And as always, thank you for watching.